Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about the brand Lemonhead.la. So for this video, I'm just going to kind of go through some facts that I know about the brand, either from the website itself or just from using it or seeing Megan, the founder's videos and things like that. Then I'll talk about product and pricing. I'll show you some swatches and my collection, and then at the very end I'll show you how I got this look. So keep on watching. So to start off, as I said earlier, Megan Dugan is the founder of Lemonhead. Lemonhead glitters are made in small batches, so they are super hands-on with every step of the process, which is so cool. They call it glitter for adults, and it just really is. It's super fun. It's very addicting. I definitely have a freaking problem. She advertises this as a mess-free glitter, and I 100% agree with that. As far as glitter is concerned, it really is. This is a mess-free version of a glitter. So as of right now, the products that they currently offer on their website, getlemonhead.com, is prisms. So these little loose glitters, these are prisms. And then they have Lemonade, which is their gel formula that's just, it doesn't have any glitter in it. So you can use this as your adhesive. You could use this to set your brows. You could use this for all sorts of stuff. They have, they also have Space Paste, which is going to be your super opaque, very, very concentrated glitter. Then they also have their Space Jams, which are going to be their more couture artist blends. So these are going to have several different shapes, sizes, and types of glitter, as well as different colors, all mixed into one jar. So I love it. They also have their Glow Jams, which are really cool. They are neon during the day, and then if you have a black light or UV light, it's going to glow in, underneath that. Really, really cool, and all of them are super bright. They also have an option to do a custom glitter. Now, you can do custom glitters in two ways. You could create your own by mixing what you currently have together, either on a palette, on the back of your hand, or whatever you want to do. Or you could go to their website and you can select the option to create a custom glitter. You send them ideas that you want. You tell them like what exactly you're looking for. You can send a mood board, and they'll also email you back and forth and ask a few questions if they need to. You get to name it and all sorts of stuff. So I recommend everybody trying that. It's a lot of fun, and it's nice to know that you have something that nobody else can have. This is the one that they created for me. I don't know if you can tell what's in there, but it's really pretty. The different ways that you could apply the products would be with your fingers or with a synthetic brush. I would recommend a flat brush like this, or even something smaller like a lip brush or something like that. Those will really help you kind of smooth out the product and not keep picking it back up. If you want a more opaque look, definitely go with the brush. If you want something to be more blown out and just like little specks here and there, use your fingers and you can just tap it on. They also have this product called Face Gloss in the shade Papa Kilo, and this is the only one that they currently have, and you can only get this one in a set, but I really like this stuff. I just used it as a lip gloss, but you can also use it on the face and anywhere else. It does kind of give a plumping effect because of the vanilla that's in it, but it does smell really nice. I have it on my lips right now. And then they have some highlight shades. They've got 3 of them currently. There's Phantom, Adult Film, and Houdini. Houdini is their most popular, and I'll show you why. So it kind of disappears and reappears, but super cool. And Phantom and Houdini both do that. I'll put all 3 of them on my hand so that you can see them, and I'll put Houdini by Phantom. So this is Phantom, Houdini, and Adult Film. I'm sure I'm all over the place with this video. I get excited whenever I talk about stuff that I really like. I just love their brand so much. I'm going to go ahead and get into the swatch portion of this video, as well as kind of an overview of the collection that I currently have. There's the Metals Pro Squad. So you have Gun Show, Groupie, Silver Lake, Gildabeest, Dirty Penny, and Mulholland. Then this is the Editorial Pro Squad. So you have Roosevelt, Wine Safari, Violet Hour, Jailbait, Private School, and Malibu. These two can be used on the lips. Then this is the Glow Gem collection. So this one is Electric Days, which is slightly different than the one that is in the Pro palette. I'll go ahead and show you the difference here. So the one in the Pro palette is a little bit brighter, which is cool. But anyway, so we've got Electric Days, Commando, Holly Weird, Palms, and Marina. And then I'll show you what these look like in black light. So now we're going to get into my collection of Space Jams, starting with Autumn Ghoul. Now this one is my custom shade. Autumn Ghoul, Ruthberry, Caviar Noir, 54, Birthday Bitch, Midnight Society, Paradise Cove, Crystal Tokyo, Party Favor, Sea Punk, Luck Dragon, Melrose, Lady Mercury, White Rabbit, and Happy Ending. These three are similar, but also very different. So this is the Base Case Pro palette. And in this one, you've got all of your regular shades, but then there's 4 exclusive ones. You've got Sugarfish, Interstella, Rainbow Road, and Dark Angel. And these are what I currently have in my Prisms collection. I've got the Pastel Diamonds, Good Witch, Rainbow Road, Sugarfish, Interstella, Pop Rocks, the two-tone red and pink hearts, the white rainbow stars, and black rainbow crosses. These are a lot of fun. And last but not least, we have the Flash Gloss in Papa Kilo and Pleasures, which is another space paste for the lips. Super pretty on the lips. So for the demonstration, I'm going to be using Space Jams. So you want to use a synthetic brush if you're wanting to keep the coverage pretty full. And you want to do a very thin layer when you're working with any of these products, because it'll keep it from crumbling up. And then what's cool is you can use a small brush to pick up individual pieces and place them where you want. Or if you want a more diffuse look, you can use your finger and do this all over the cheeks and have it more spread out. I'm going to show you how you can use the prisms in a couple of different ways. You're going to want to make sure that you have some lemonade, or you can just use these and throw them into another Space Jam or Space Paste that you already have, and again, create your own. But you're going to grab these two products. I want you to see how thick the gel is. It's what sets them apart. So you can either spread this on your skin and then pick pieces up and place them individually where you want them. It's easy to pick up and move around. Or you can pick some of your gel up, reach in, get them on there, and then spread it wherever you want. But as you can see, it's just super easy to be like, oh, okay, I want that one over there. Then I want one next to it, and one in the middle. You can place them exactly where you want them. And then after they set in place, that's what's also really cool about these glitters. Once they're in place, they don't go anywhere. Then last but not least, I'll show you how you can mold your Space Pastes or Space Jams. While it's still wet, you can use a synthetic brush and you can push into the shape that you're wanting. You can get a very clean line. Or you can wait till this dries and I'll show you what else you can do. Once it's dry, you can use a spoolie and go around the edges to create the lines that you're needing. Just be gentle. And then someone else had a question about building up. As long as you're building in thin layers, you can always go back in after one layer has dried and add another thin layer to get that super opaque look. And then just to give you guys a quick size reference, this is a mini. These are your regular paste and jam sizes. And then this is what you would get for a custom order. So you get a ton of product. Like even this is a lot for a normal person, but I'm not normal, so I need a lot of these. So this right here would be what you would get for the $22 or $28 depending on what formulation you get. And I believe the custom ones are $50. This one right here was a collaboration with somebody, and this one was $40. But there is a ton of product in here. And one last note, that little plastic insert, keep those on your jars. I can't stress that enough. If it has a plastic insert or a covering or whatever comes on these, keep them on them. You don't want these to dry out. But if they do dry out, that's where Lemonade also comes in handy. Okay, so you want to start with a really dark smoky eye, very similar to the video that I posted yesterday. If you want, you can check that out to see how I achieve this. And then you're going to be using 3 shades of the Lemonhead glitters. You're going to use Caviar Noir, which is one of my favorites. It's just a black but different sizes of the glitter. And once it dries down, it gives you this effect right here. So really, really cool. It gives you that graphic-y, messy kind of a look without having to do all the work. It does it for you. And then we're going to use Sugarfish, which is another absolute favorite of mine. It's this one right here. So it kind of shifts from like red and blues. And then we're also going to use Holly Weird, which is their neon glow jam. And it's pink and it's got those blue flecks in it. So it's neon, and then in UV light it glows. So it's super cool. So I'm going to use a flat synthetic brush. I've already got some of my product on there. And I always put it on the back of my hand. and work off of there. So we're going to be taking the Caviar Noir, and sorry, I'm trying to do this. I'm just running it above my crease and following that shape that I created with my smoky eye, and then slowly pulling it up. And then for that inner part, you just want to fade that in a little bit because we're going to be going over some of that with the sugarfish. So you don't really need to go in any further than this. So we'll just work on blending everything. That's something else I just absolutely love about these glitters is they're easy to work with. If you're not used to them or you're not used to working with glitters in general, just play with it. You'll get it down. I don't know if you can tell, but what I'm doing is I'm placing the brush down here and then kind of pulling out and up to give me this effect right here. You can grab a little more if you need it. And then I always put just the smallest amount underneath, like on the lower lash line and just on the very corner to tie everything in. And once you're happy with the way that looks, you can move on to the next color, which we are going to go into Sugarfish. Another thing is your brush should always come out pretty clean if you're using a synthetic brush, which is what has worked for me. Again, I'm picking that up and putting it on the back of my hand. Just look how pretty that is. And then I'm going to kind of just get it onto the tip of the brush. And we're going to work that from the inner corner and blend it to this, the Caviar Noir. And then last but not least, we're gonna grab Holly Weird. And again, just put that on the back of your hand. And we're just gonna focus that on that inner corner and just blend it into that Sugarfish shade. And you just wanna be tapping lightly and pulling that out. You don't want to go in heavy because you're going to start swiping stuff away if it's not all the way dry. You can also take a little bit and run it directly underneath, just on that inner corner. And that's how I achieve this look.